direction, the remedy is not to take it from them, but to inform their direction by education. Join Love FM 105.1 and Love TV Live for the program The Afternoon Conversation. We provide you a platform for open dialogue and intellectual exchange. We encourage listeners to think critically, challenge their perspectives, and explore different viewpoints on various subjects by fostering a respectful and inclusive environment. The Afternoon Conversation on Love FM 105.1 and Love TV Live from Monday through Friday, 2 to 3:30 p.m. Don't miss out. I know of no safe depository of the ultimate powers of society but the people themselves. And if we think them not enlightened enough to exercise their control with a wholesome direction, the remedy is not to take it from them, but to inform their direction by education. Join Love FM 105.1 and Love TV Live for the program The Afternoon Conversation. We provide you a platform for open dialogue and intellectual exchange. We encourage listeners to think critically, challenge their perspectives, and explore different viewpoints on various subjects by fostering a respectful and inclusive environment. The Afternoon Conversation on Love FM 105.1 and Love TV Live from Monday through Friday, 2 to 3:30 p.m. Don't miss out.
Voters in the senatorial by-elections in Iba County and voters in District Number 1 representative by-elections in Grand Jide County. My name is Deviata Brown Lansana. I'm the chairperson of the National Elections Commission. Today, I come to tell you thank you very, very much for your peaceful participation in the political campaign process. I also come to tell you that the campaign, which started on the 4th of April, will end at midnight on the 20th of April 2024. After the campaign closes, no one will be allowed to campaign again. Everyone will be cooling off and will be getting ready to vote on the 23rd of April 2024. When you go in to vote, make sure you carry your voter ID card and only vote to the polling place that you first registered. Voting on 23rd April starts at 8 in the morning and will end at 6 p.m. All those who will be in the line at 6 p.m. will be allowed to vote until the voting ends. When you finish voting, please go home and wait for NEC to announce the official results and the winners of the Nimba Senatorial and District Number 1 representative by-elections. Remember, elections is everybody's business. Let us keep the peace for you, for your family, for Mama Liberia. I thank you.
What a very sweet voice, very educated, and you can give all of the accolades as you may. She's well landed, and but there are some sticky issues right now at the National Elections Commission we thought to bring to your attention this afternoon. Oh yes, we thought to bring it to your attention. We started on this morning, but due to time factors, we had to just give some little basics about what is unfolding there at the National Elections Commission. This is one person I hold in high esteem. This is one person I respect so highly. Amidst the challenging moments, we know there have been prospects, there have been gains, and transformational issues all taking place. But let us get good afternoon and welcome to the afternoon conversation. Let us get this short break to be read by. Don't go away. Don't you go away. Commercial commitment shortly to be read by. Don't go away. I'm here. Rufus Divine Connor is the name. You are there together. We say a teamwork supportive on this radio.
I take it.
You say what?
Hey, yeah. I pump it.
What happened? Where your primary?
Primary, you talking to the latest landlord in town.
Where 1 year?
I just win one whole big horse from the Lone Star Recharge and Pump It promotion.
You say what?
2-bedroom horse.
Where? I not believe it.
Yeah, man. People winning motorbike, smartphone, TV, soft drink, data, credit, even mobile money every Friday in the draw.
Recharge and bump it. Simply recharge Lone Star airtime on data by scratch card or mobile money bundle to win credit, data, packs of Coca-Cola, smartphones, TVs, motorbikes, and a big one or brand new 2-bedroom house.
Hello, Lena. Shege.
I've been trying to call you. The rent money say he sent, and I
I've
get.
been raising a party. I Lena now. I'm paying money again.
Simply recharge Lone Star airtime or data with a scratch card or mobile money bundle to win Baku Baku.
MTN.
Okay, we right back to continue from where we stopped. We told you that our own involvement with the National Elections Commission, Hula Baloo, is not intended to bring anyone's character to public ridicule, but it's intended for the betterment of each and every one of those individuals that work at the level of the National Elections Commission, from the chairperson to all of the commissioners and even the sweeper that is at that commission. Everyone, collective efforts have seen the National Elections Commission worked very what I want to emphasize on the thing so that we get to understand where we are driving. Everyone efforts have seen the National Elections Commission worked in a very, very understanding and acceptable manner of the Liberian people over the years. Though there will be some level of disagreement, but understand that amidst those disagreements, there are also agreement, and those things, they often, come about when you have conglomeration of people from different backgrounds. You have conglomeration of people from different school of thought. But what is so focused this afternoon, like we started on this morning, talking about the National Elections Commission, the issue about the staffers, insurance benefits, medical benefits that due them for 12 months, which they have not gotten a cent. If you are from the National Elections Commission, if you have received a cent of that money that was allotted for your medical insurance, call on this radio and debunk the statement made by me. If you have received with the allotment 700 for medical insurance, if you have received for the past 12 months, if you have received that money, the 700 that was allotted for medical insurance, tell me, say, Rufus, the personnel insurance, I've received my 700 within the 12 months, so times 700 by 12, how much each person will get. So we have the total number of staff, the total number of 306 persons at the cost of 700. Unit is 12 months. So the total 2,570,400 in total. So personnel's insurance, additional staffs, maybe those who they can just hire to do X, Y, and Z, they are 112. So when we're doing the calculation in total, those of you who are mathematicians, let us get the calculators. Me, I'm good at math, so let's do the calculation there. So the 300, so it is 418 persons. It should be 418 persons in total that should receive this personnel insurance benefit for 12 months. 12 months. So each month is 700, right? Each month 700 times 12. So what we'll be talking about, where are the mathematicians? You come. 700 times 12 months. How much you get there? 8,400. Each of these people should be receiving the 400 and what? 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 individuals. 418 individuals should be receiving the total each of 8,400 because that medical insurance cut across. During the process, they were not issued that medical insurance. People went to hospital all by themselves. People who got injured and quote unquote had some level of illness during the process of the elections, they sought their own medication. They got treated by themselves. And at the end of it, with the budget, approved budget, where each of the people for 12 months should have received that amount, 700 times the months. The election have ended almost 1 year now. There was a inter-office memo. This memo was actually written by the co-chair of the National Elections Commission in person of Councillor P. Tapla Reeves, dated September 19, 2024, just last month, as a reminder. Now, understand there have been several reminders on meetings as well concerning this matter. Say, madam, you know, we had a successful elections and we need to appreciate the staff for the level of work they have done. But in so doing, they also have this medical insurance, which of course none of them got during the EVD, not the EVD, but the election period. So what we want to see happening here is that we want to get the attention of the National Elections Commission so that the issue concerning this 12 months insurance money be given them, so that, you know, after election, there are a lot of things they need to do with their families. Some of them abandoned their homes. They were out in the field and stuff like that. Let me read the memo for you. The inter-office memo that was written by the Madam Councillor P. Tapla Reeves, co-chair of the National Elections Commission. It carries the letterhead of the National Elections Commission. It's a Republic of Liberia National Elections Commission. Inter-office memo to Honorable David Brown Lansana, Chairperson, National Elections Commission, from Councillor P. Tapla Reeves, Co-Chairperson, National Elections Commission, signed, subject as stated below, date September 19, 2024. Please find herewith attached a cooperative analysis and variances of the supplementary budget for the post-elections activities submitted to the Ministry of Finance and Development Planning as of September 15, 2024. Kind regards, CC all commissioners. Attached, the attachment is there. So we want to say categorically that in an effort to have a safe environment of work in an effort to appreciate people for the level of work they've done. And this is not something that, you just want to help them. It is their entitlement. Because, the National Elections Commission operation is one of the major operations within our country, especially during electioneering periods, where you have people going out in the field, people leaving their homes, their family members going as far as places like hard to reach areas, going in towns and villages where they haven't been before. But because of national duty, because of love for country, these people risk their lives. They went to those places, and we all can say categorically we had a successful elections. The elections were held. Subsequently, people who won the election pronounced, and the country, we now have our president. Not just only that, we also have by-elections. That also took some members of that body to the rural areas in Grand Jide and other counties that had by-elections. These people risked their lives, put their lives on the line, just to enable us have results coming from those areas where the elections were held. So in this vein, with all indications, the madam wrote as a reminder. Madam Tabla Reeves wrote as a reminder. The boss lady busy, and so she can forget sometimes, she's a himo. So she may have forgotten that there were some fundings after all of the care given to elections and all those kind of small things. There were some things left out, but the money is available, is approved and available. It's in the budget that was approved for the running of the National Elections Commission. Now, let's understand this money that were collected, that was approved by the national government for the electioneering period, we did not execute expenditures in some areas. So there are some fundings that are there. And one of the major legitimate fundings that are there, it has to do with the people personal insurance, because these people risk their lives. So in order to get them, because during the period they were not given the time to go and seek medical attention on the institution's behalf. So let us see reason in getting the money from the finance ministry so that these people can have it to themselves to cater to other things. Maybe school have opened, the children are to go to school, the children have started school, and they need to cater to some other family domestic matters. That money will be very, very important. But notwithstanding, only to have come to the point to understand that this inter-office memo did not even shake the madam. In person of Madam Lansana, yes. And we have come to, through our investigation, understand that people have been called for questioning concerning the information that is filtering that we are providing to you. Let us make this categorically clear. Do not accuse anyone. When the right things are done, that's what I always say to Liberian leaders. And we should understand it and understand it well. It cut across every sector of our beloved country, Mama Liberia. If you are a leader, if you are leading well, there will be no reason people will have to squeeze in or squeeze out to leak out information, cogent information regarding the institution and other stuff like that. You won't have people having soft pocket meetings and wanting to stage protests and all those stuff like that. They won't, because they know within themselves they feel a part of the system, because you gave them the opportunity. When there are issues relating to the institution, you hear their sides, you understand what it takes to be a part, to be the head of that institution. So you give listening ears to even the sweeper that is part of that team. That's why we say a teamwork supportive. But we've come to realize that this is not what is actually happening there at the National Elections Commission. With such an attitude, you will have a lot happening. A lot is happening there at the National Elections Commission. Just in few days, just on the good side, on a good note, we had the National Elections Commission bringing nearly 30 staffs of the National Elections Commission, including Commissioner Josephine Gay, who received certificate in elections administration after completing the 3 days intensive training in Congo Town, Monrovia. The training covered key modules ranging from code of conduct for elections management bodies. That training also covers elections in a global context, values in votes, ethics versus improprieties, guiding principles for election management, civic education principles, and you just name it. It was so great. It was so wonderful. But now understand that people who attended that place or that training, the training was good and funded by the European Union in Liberia. We say kudos to the European Union in Liberia for the partnership, because these things are very important to our democracy. We do not want to have a situation where Liberians will lose credit in the electioneering periods in our country, where the body that carry on the issue of elections not credible. Yeah, so these trainings are very important. But with a heavy heart, you had these men and women, family men and women, seated at that place. I wonder if they got the lesson well said, because it's not easy. You hear about money, you know the money there, but for the money to come to you is the biggest problem right now. This have been brought to the attention of Mr. Gaffwan. There were several meetings held concerning this matter. Some of those meetings did not end good. They ended in deadlock. And it will interest you to know that investigations have been conducted, and the bombing magistrate, Mr. Luther K. Dean, Mr. Dean, have been called several times for investigation, questioning on the matter of leak information. Y'all leave Mr. Dean. Mr. Dean has nothing to do with this thing. If and only if the right things were done at the National Elections Commission, you won't be all over the place wanting to know as to whether who leaked out information and how the information got in the public glare, and you just go about naming it. Everyone at that institution would have been a security on security, and interestingly, everything, even with the little inner, bigger, and all that kind of stuff like that, people would have actually loved to settle their matters in-house. So y'all leave Mr. Dean. He has nothing to do with this. The information that we are providing, I told you, this morning was just part 1. This is part 2. With all of these monies that we are talking about, in the tone of, let me get my facts, not to announce some numbers that are not factual, because it has to do with credibility. And me, I let my new. So 2,570,400 for the 306 personnel. And we also have additional local staff, 112 at the same rate, 700. So it came up to 940,800. So the total money, the total amount for this whole personnel insurance thing amounted to 3,511,200. What the madam needs to disperse to the people through the finance ministry, because this is not something that you still didn't know. It was approved and it is legitimate. It's not something that, and the other money, let's take them one. We just to help them. No, you're not helping them. It is their entitlement. And for the record, if Mr. Dean will phase out all of the employee of the National Elections Commission, that means a lot will happen in the coming days. The people got a word say, when you touch one, you touch all. So at this point in time, all that you can do, Madam Lansana and your co-commissioners, is to see reason in getting to the finance ministry to disperse the fundings to the people, because they did not benefit during the entire period of the 12 months. They did not get that health insurance benefit. They did not. The monies are there. Why are you holding on to that money? Then in the same vein, you see, what when we talk about these things, then it becomes problem, and people say, and that the woman own money or that the man own money. No. In the wake of the crisis, in the wake of the information filtering from the cycle, and this money that should be disbursed to us, we have not gotten it, and the madam just in recent time open her resort, a very nice place, a place where you go, you feel like you are in little heaven. Oh yes, you go at that place, you feel that you are in little paradise. Not heaven, I'm calling it heaven, sir. Paradise. But yet still, people that she's leading, their family members are sick. They cannot cater to those illnesses, all because the lack of fundings. Money, you know that you get money somewhere. You are sure that the money, yes, the money is there. But this time, we are expecting to have this money. And yet still, you cannot get the money. It breaks you down. It causes you serious breakdown. So, madam, please do the honorable thing. Avoid the also, pull so, shift so, get so. No, that is not the way. The way forward here is your colleague already made it plain to you. Look, this morning is there. These are things that we did. These are things. These are the remainder of all of the things. You know, we carry on all of the work and we were successful. So these are fundings that are there. You know, aside from this money that we are talking about, there are other monies that are there that were not even touched. So They allocated fundings for a lot of things. And that fund were approved. But all of the money were not used. So there were assets. At least your assets, you can take it. But the one that due the people you're giving, that have to do with the health insurance. Their insurance. They worked for it. It is their entitlement. Madam Lassana, it is the people's entitlement. Well, all of the monies that left, take upon your time right now, and just some of you that are in a vehicle and passing, or some of you that live around here, just take a look at the National Elections Commission premises. That's what I continue to say to people. Love for country is very important. You see the building looks very filthy. That's one of the buildings that are filthy in this town. The National Elections Commission building is filthy. See the flags that are there. You tend to wonder as to whether it is a male or a female heading that institution. I hate to go this route, but because our people are so adamant when it comes to the public facilities, a place where you have gotten thousands of dollars and right now holding fast to $1 million, that $3 million plus. That is an entitlement of the people who have worked over a period of time. Y'all take on that money, the leftover, I'm talking about the people medical benefit. Y'all paint the National Elections Commission. That place is one of the attractive places on the Tottenham Boulevard. The building cannot look in that filthy state, and at the end of the day, we have visitors coming to this country. You know, the National Election Commission said made the building said made the Leska building look ugly, because when you see beauty, you have the Maurice Plaza and all the farm building there. As soon as you drive, just opposite the National Elections Commission, you have the how you call it, Aminata gas station, and then there you have the how you call them, the Leska building. The farm building around there, but the Election Commission have made those buildings look ugly because it looks filthy. The flags that are there, the county flags, are tuned up. It shouldn't be una election time, and mind you, all those things are they were budgeted for. They inside here, they are there. Maintenance, everything here. Oh yes, everything in this budget, everything the budget our pass and approve, everything inside. You're talking about administrative costs, administrative operational costs is there. You're talking about equipment, furnitures, and fixture, all those things there. So you can't take money for the funds and paint that building. How much for a flag? They are our county flag and our country flag. How much for it? It's not even more than $10 US. Please, they say women are the one who keep the home. You say when a woman is with a man, that place become a home. But when a man is alone, it is a house. So the National Election Commission is a home, or should be a home, and not a house, because the outlook of that place matters. It sends a serious picture. It paints a picture in the minds of the people that comes around. So who is the head of that commission? Oh, Madam Masna. Yeah, go and see her house. Her house is very beautiful. Go and see her resort. It's up to tax. But where is she making the thousands of dollars from? Is So filthy. Very filthy. The other day I went to the National Elections Commission. I felt bad. I felt so bad. The place, no. It doesn't represent the leadership of a female. So on this note, we want to say, Madam, please, we do not want to see staffers of the National Elections Commission gathering themselves with placards, all because of a legitimate fund that should be given them. They are not begging for it. They deserve it. It is theirs. So get the finance ministry. Let this money be dispersed to the accounts of these people. They are family people too. They need that money. Every cent is needed. All right? So we will shortly open the lines on this first talking point. And later on, we're also going to face our pendulum to the Liberia Electricity Corporation. Another era. President Bwaka, you want to succeed. We pray that you succeed. But in the midst of your success, striving to success, success doesn't have ladder. The hard work, the commitment takes you to success or leads you to success. Yes. So there are people, like one of the callers said this morning, there are people within your government who don't want you to succeed. So they will do all they can to destroy the system. So you need to keep your eyes on the ball and take those high decisions. The LEC has a cartel, a serious cartel. If you don't know, Mr. President, just the other day you commissioned or you dedicated the solar farm or all kind of stuff. But the question here is, where do we stand in the midst of the absence of the solar power battery, the battery that should be supportive to the solar generation? You don't have it at the moment. There are a lot of things happening there. So in the midst and the nearing of the completion of Mr. Katam's scope of operation as head of that institution, he will do all he can to convince you so that you'll be able to reinstate him or extend his contract through your partners. And it will interest you to know that the question here we will ask, what happening to all of the monies that are collected from the token that we buy? Some people buy 20, people, the large scale, they buy in the hundreds. So all the money now, where are they going? But let us not get the whole picture of the discussion this afternoon mixed up with these mixed topics. Our focus now is at the Elections Commission, the National Elections Commission. In the coming days, if care is not given, I foresee placards coming up from that commission. And one of the things that I want to bring to the attention of the authority there, do not go after people. Take this as a lesson learned that the right things should be done the next time. Own up to your shortcomings and do the needful to avoid the embarrassment, because there will be more questions than answers. If you cannot cater to what is meant to be catered to at the moment, while it is still in the embryo stage, if you allow it to burst open and birth is given, you will see placards, you will see operations on the whole at the National Elections Commission. So we do not want to see that. So we've come not to bully, not to bring you to public ridicule, but we've come to caution you so that the right things be done to avoid what is in the embryo stage. People have been called for investigation. People have been questioned of why this is this, why they have to put this and do this. Come on, that is a late service. What is meant to be done at the moment, I have dossiers of documents. I only just touching the surface of it. So I don't want us to go way inside that. Well, you know, the water get muddy now. There's no way to fix it. I still believe that within the few days that we have, the right things can be done. That money can be sent to the people that deserve it. They worked for it. 077-866-5073, 0887-105-105 are the numbers to call and be a part of the afternoon conversation this afternoon. Let's talk about what is unfolding there at the National Elections Commission. I'm not talking off my head. I'm talking from a document standpoint. Too many things happening, but just a few that we thought to bring to the attention of Madame Deviata Lansana and her co-chairpersons and commissioners. It is important that these men and women who are working at our institution, they deserve to have that insurance benefit. 12 months, 700. So 700 times 12, 8,400 each person, because you have 3,511,400 for this, for the 418 persons. So you have regular staff at the level of 306 and other staffers, additional staffers of 112. So that calculates the number reaching up to 418 people that should get their just benefits as it relates to the insurance package. 077-866-5073, 0887-105-105 are the numbers to call. And the interesting thing about it, they say cowards die many times before they are dead, eh? So Mr. Luther Duncan is seen as the sacrificial lamb. At the moment, he's going through interrogation. So he's been seen as the sacrificial lamb for all the other people that are silent. They won't talk, but they can't talk. They're scared of losing their jobs. Oh, yeah. So let's go to the line and take this person. Hello?
Hello?
How are you? What's your name and join us from where?
Calling from Conway.
You say your name?
James Brown. Calling from Conway.
Okay, Brown, let's hear you.
Yes, man, I listen to the news. I mean, it's a very bad thing for students. They put website and they get their money. It's very bad for growing another economy, good economy there, other than that, still paying for benefit. It's bad.
So what is your own word of caution to the madam and her team?
Let them pay the poor money. At least let them pay the poor money, pay the poor benefits. Their children are in school, so at least they can pay their children's school fee.
Okay, my brother. Thank you so much for forming part of the broadcast this afternoon. 077-866-5073, 0887-105-105 are the numbers to call and form part of the broadcast this afternoon as we look at the National Elections Commission and those things that are emulating from the National Elections Commission regarding the benefits on those employees. Yes. 1 year plus now. The people ain't get a Maya. Up to now, the people ain't get a Maya. Yeah. That's evil. That is evil in broad daylight. Let's get to the line and take this person. Hello.
Good afternoon. How are you doing?
I'm okay. What's your name and you join us from where?
My name is Emmanuel Company. Jefferson Kamakodi GM, 5 year for moralization and recruitment of the Russia chapter.
Let's hear you, my brother.
Coalition of Democratic Change.
Let's hear you.
President Im also had electoral decision number 9.
Let's hear you, my brother.
First of all, I want to say to the Director Brown because it is wrong that people work and they does not receive their just benefit. It is wrong. So what she need to do, she has to to see reason that those people, the 118%.
No, 418. 418.
Sorry, the 418% need to have the benefit because the money it is not your pocket money. It's the money that they are then set aside to run the day-to-day activity of the electoral era.
No, that's the health. It has to do with health insurance. That's the insurance money there. Each person, every month entitled to 700. And during the election period, that money was allocated and budgeted for and approved. So the money is available. All she needs to do is to get that money, the 12-month money, and give it to the people. So each person will carry 8,400 because each month is 700.
Rivers, I'm saying within the stronger tool to see how better the cautionless. Because as one person, whenever you are appointed, you are appointed for the masses, and for which that you must do the job with the best of the ability that the people of Liberia and to where you work, the people should see your impact. So we will not allow, the Edward Brown will come here to teach our citizens in such form and manner. So she need to see reason that all of the benefit that the health benefit that they belonging to of the Liberians, they should be the one to be given to them. So we call her now, whatever she has, whether she's in America or she's in Liberia and whichever ground that she has, she need to see reason that those people need to receive what belonging to them. What belongs to Caesar, they should be given to Caesar. And you should not be serving at that point where you will be making a decision that you will be making a decision for our country that will bring the growth and development of our country and be, to marshal people of the decision that you're making for the next 10 years or for the next 12 years to come. Probably the decision that be made from the market background that will be run by the election commission. It will also be a good decision. So why we saying that we need to see reason that the money that was budgeted for, it should be given to the people. It should not be the money that you be flying away around to be going to America or to be going to Europe or to be traveling to China. No, you don't need that. So the fact of the matter, you need to produce that money that the people have, the fair share of the cake, that what belonging to them, it is not belonging to her. So she need to see reason of that.
Okay, my brother. Thank you so much for being a part.
Lastly, let me just say something. Martina, yesterday, she talked about that supposed to be a PRO on the radar. I don't know why is the arrangement because I'm not getting receive any call from them. So I don't know because I have other things to do from the coalition background.
So, what was the arrangement like? You know what we do? I'm going to take your number year after, give them the number so that they do the due diligence, okay?
Okay.
Thank you so much. 077-866-5073, 0887-105-105, the National Elections Commission, Stavers, in a very soon as possible time. If care is not given, if the needful is not done, we foresee placards coming out of that building and activities at the building be put to halt until the needful is done. Yeah, the needful has to do with their money. The people work for it. They're entitled to it. Now the period have ended. Yes, still the people need that money. It is theirs. So if that money was among some of the monies that they say, oh, the National Election Commission, there was some Huda Balu and all the kind of small money in there. If they were part of it, tell the people, say, oh yeah, my people, the money, the money came. Yeah, they agreed to the money. But guess what happened? They took the money for other extra things. So let the people be aware. Let the people get to know. That's why we always say to people, information dissemination is very important. Information is as important as food, water, shelter, medication. If the people are not fed with the timely information, what's going to happen? You allow rumor to take siege of the matter, and at the end of the day, the public relations now that you don't have money for, you will start to spend more. The in-house office, inter-office memo that came up, that information, that was a clear cut for you to take siege of the matter so that the right things be put into its perspective. You did not do. Now things are going out of hand. The people are not fed with the timely information. But what's going to happen? What's happening now? All the hearing in the corridors are, oh, people are being witch hunted. People are being targeted. And why is it that the information was placed in chat room and this one, the other people get the information now on the radio? And who are those? No, it wouldn't have reached this peak when you had, and she's from a communication background, a very professional journalist. Why is it that information dissemination have become a serious problem under your leadership when it comes to the National Elections Commission? Tell the people, my people, the money came, they approved the budget, but guess what? That money, they just announced it, but they took the money from, our account. Or they did not put the money in the account, but they approved the paperwork. Then the people will understand, because they have already received first-hand information. So they won't rely on, oh yeah, we still got outstanding. No. The outstanding is there if the people are informed and they start to know how it's going to be disbursed and all the stuff like that. You won't have people taking out to the airways. You won't have people going in pockets having discussions. No. Leadership comes with wisdom. And wisdom, you need to see God. Because at the end of the day, if you think it is because of your technical know-how, or you think you have all of the strategies to put into play when situation comes, say, oh, la Liberian people will just cause now 7 days a fini. No, this time, the people have remained patient for a year now. And it have reached the point where they can no longer bear it. So in the coming days, watch out. There may be some level of serious outstanding, making sure that the right things be done. They are dissatisfied. The people, your employees, are not satisfied. They are dissatisfied. Do not make the environment so unbearable for yourself. You are very, very, very eloquent. You are hardworking. I used to admire, I'm one of the persons who admire the work that you do. But only to come to this point wherein it has to do with money business, and you become so like our friend, they say the Bani and the Loma people, they let money, but they tell so man, that one part, they're not pressing nothing. They want that the people money. The money was put in that budget for that purpose. Let them have it. Even election the 1 year period have passed. It is their just benefit. Let them get it. 077-866-5073-0887-105-105 are the numbers to call. Let's talk about the National Elections Commission. This is a very serious matter. It needs no joke. It has nothing to do with joke. It's a very serious matter that all hands should be on deck. If you are commissioner of the National Elections Commission, make sure to call the attention of Madam Lansana to see reason in acting promptly so that the institution cannot be brought under the spotlight in a negative fashion. It won't be healthy. I hate to see women leadership under questioning because I believe women are forerunners and movers as well as shakers. They make things happen. If you want in the military, why you think they have women there? Even in the field of journalism, I will sit here. Someone would love to grant me interview. I want to seek audience with this person to have interviewed them. The man will not feel comfortable having that interview with me. But if it is a female who will go to him and requesting to have an audience with him, to have an interview, he will definitely give in. So that's why you see women are very important in all of the sectors. The security sector, they call them WATs. Oh yeah, to tell you the power of a woman. Like Shaggy said, strength of a woman. Woman. The people, we were placed asleep and God took our ribs. He had conversation with them. So they know how to make things work. They know how to make things happen. Who told you that the mother know how to make the thing happen? And one thing, during the election time when journalists asking those kind of questions and all the stuff like that, to make, everybody's attention was so high. Everybody have that high IQ. To soften the ground, she's a journalist. She'll come about winner. The people say my weave high. They say my weave standing. All I wanted my people are here about. The big thing we're here to do is we're here to announce the figures that we're getting from the field. And who are those providing the figures? The same old people now that are crying behind you, mama, that they want their medical benefits, that insurance, they want that money. It can do something good for them. You know what it means? Somebody get 8,400 at this point in time. It can start some kind of foundation and building some kind of 2-bedroom house. It can put it into business. There are so many important things that money can do for an individual who have worked for it. So it is the honorable thing to do. Just get it done and let the whole noise cease. And you put into place a mechanism, communication mechanism, so that the flow of communication from the upper level to the middle land managers to the honor men. Because when you look at the organogram of management, it tells you that from the senior level to the junior level, from the junior you pass on to the other ordinary employees. So any leader who will take that posture, jumping over the juniors, jumping from the top management, jump over the junior, you can't straight to the honor man, your leadership is about to fail. So you must follow the chain of command. So if there is any information that is from the top, that information should go through the proper channel. You have senior staff, junior staff, and onward to the least person in the building, so that the thing they call rumor shouldn't take center stage. So by yeah, the woman will get our money. Oh, by yeah, you can't tell it in how. The people already finished passing the budget, the money there, but the woman won't get our money. Oh, by yeah, the woman finished paying her resort. Oh, by yeah, she not travel again. Oh, she riding new car. Oh, that one money. Oh, people shouldn't think that way about you. They won't think about you in that form and manner when you have put into place the reform mechanism for information dissemination. Oh yes. I'm not one person who will sit to denigrate someone's high-earned character. No. But we want to see the right things happening. We talked about the filthiness of that building. The building is filtered. Go and see the flags there. And this is the front view of the Tubman Boulevard. See the National Elections Commission. The building is filtered. The flags are all torn. Come on. Come on. 0778-665-073, 0887-105-105 are the numbers to call and form part of the afternoon conversation right here on Love FM 105.1. Let's get this commercial commitment while we await your calls right here on your favorite dial. 0778-665-073, 0887-105-105 are the numbers to call and form part of the afternoon conversation right here on Love FM.
Yellow star. To the pool! To the pool!
What did you say you yelling for?
Come here, man. All day you making noise and people ear say you singing. No air, no air. Like a walking breathe.
Don't leave on there and quote me, oh.
They say MTN Yellow Star is back and this season over is easy for everybody. You can audition online from now to the 13th and then live audition will start on the 14th. And the people going to Ghana, Nima, and the biggest work will be held in Monserrato.
That thing you talking, what thing is that if I win?
LIBERIA if I win. The winner will take home a $2 million Liberian record deal with young feature entertainment, a brand new car, and a $300,000 Liberian wardrobe budget. Now all plus 1 year of performance with MTN and video production deal and 100 gigabytes of data every month. But all 7-player winning 600,000 Liberian record deal, a year of performances with MTN, 100 gigabytes of data every month, and new this year for third place of 400,000 Liberian cash prize and 100 gigabytes every month. Hey man, don't forget to tell your fellow people to dial *415* your code hash to vote for you when you make it. I'll be live every Saturday for the live evasion show starting from October 12. You can see your singing more. Yellow star. Hey, I take it all.
You say weapon?
Hey, yeah. I pump it.
What happened? Where your problem?
Man, you talking to the latest landlord in town.
Where 1 year?
I just win one whole big house from the Lone Star Recharge and Pump It promotion.
You say weapon?
2-bedroom house.
Where? I don't believe it.
Yeah, man. People winning motorbike, smartphone, TV, soft drink, data, credit, even mobile money every Friday in the draw.
Recharge and bump it. Simply recharge Lone Star airtime on data by scratch card or mobile money bundle to win credit, data, packs of Coca-Cola, smartphones, TVs, motorbikes, and a big one, a brand new 2-bedroom house.
Hello, Lena. Shake. I've been trying to call you. The rent money say he sent, and I get. I've been ready to party. I Lena now. I'm paying money again.
Simply recharge Lone Star airtime or data with a scratch card or mobile money bundle to win Baku.
My people, see my joy. Since I put in for a car to this other car rental service, they are yet to come, and I am getting late. I don't know what to do.
Don't worry, my sister. Have you heard about U-Car Rental Service?
No.
U-Car Rental Service is the best in town, and they are located on 10th Street in Cinco, right in the technology building. Very affordable with a very low price. Go there now or call them on 0888 111 222.
Thank you, my brother. I'm calling them right now. Hello, is this U-Car Rental Service?
Yes, ma'am. How can we help you?
I need a car to take me to work.
Okay. Where are you?
I'm on Broad Street.
Okay, we're coming right now.
Thank you.
You need a ride? Don't worry. U-Car Rental Service is the best in town with affordable price just for you. U-Car Rental Service can be contacted on 0888 111 222 or visit their office right on 10th Street in Cinco, the land side in the technology building. Car rental service, the best deal in town. Are you looking for a getaway that combines the beauty of nature with luxurious accommodations? Look no further than Woki Farms in Carisburg, along the Kakata Highway, where dreams come true from rolling hills to sparkling streams. Woki Farms, it's traveler's dream. We offer a unique experience for all with a 20% discount on all of our services. We are open every day from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. And let's not forget about the food. At Woki Farms, we pride ourselves on our farm-to-table dining experience. Enjoy delicious meals made from fresh, locally and internationally sourced ingredients. There's no time to waste. Explore our farm where you can get up close and personal with friendly animals. A place with breathtaking views. You will leave your worries behind. From cozy cabins to elegant chalet rooms. Woki Farms, where memories are sweet. Whether you are seeking a peaceful retreat or an adventure-filled vacation, we have live band days and every Sunday. So why wait? Plan your vacation or outing with Woki Farms in Carisburg along the Kakata Highway and experience the beauty of nature. Indulge in luxury and create memories for lifetime. For reservation, call us on 0881 248401. From sunrise to sunset, every moment is grand at Woki Farms because we are the ultimate wonderland.
Okay, after the commercial commitment, the lines remain open. 0778 665 0887 105 105. Call and let's talk about the National Elections Commission. Yeah. Information just coming in about the LIBERIA national team. Of course, the LIBERIA national team coach Mario Marica has resigned October 15, 2024. The Liberia senior national team head coach has reportedly resigned following Liberia's defeat to Equatorial Guinea on Monday afternoon at the Samuel Kando Sports Complex in Painesville. The 59-year-old Romanian national tendered in his resignation early on October 15, that this morning, after he failed to qualify the Lone Star of Liberia for the AFCON 2026. The British manager last coaching the Malawi senior national team before signing a 2-year deal with the senior national team of Liberia in February of 2024. The 59-year-old British manager won 2 of the first 4 games he coached with the senior national team of Liberia. Marinica was praised by reports or sport lovers after Liberia won 2 of the 4 games played in 2024. Marinica also holds the U5 Pro lesson, one of the most prestigious coaching licenses, and several other coaching licenses. Marinica has over 3 decades of coaching experience with senior national team and club teams as well. So after the defeat yesterday, information filtering says the senior national team coach have resigned. This is a very sad news for our sporting authority and lover of sports. It's very sad. Yeah, it's very sad. We got official government, senator, representative, right? 45,000 sports. One of the unifying stuff at the budget set for sports. You hear it, you won't cry. But you get one man who will go and sit at that capital, or one woman who will go and sit at that capital without even making contribution, but discussing issues that are affecting their constituents in their districts. At the end of the day, within a period of 6 years, you get them 45,000, 90,000 just for car, aside for all the other amenities that comes with that position. Where sports that unifies us, sports that bring all of us together, the budget set for sports. That's why sometimes I tend to wonder, Liberians, let us put aside this thing called politics and face the reality. Politics is not helping us. It is actually destroying us, because these politicians are only self-seeking. They do not look at you. They do not look in your direction. You go to talk about health. Health is another issue. But they have the opportunity to fly all of you to go Ghana, to go China, to go all the other countries. But what is so frustrating here is, do they have eyes to see? Do they have ears to hear? These places that they do go for treatment, how these countries brought their health sector to that level that you can have interest in going there for medication or health delivery services. How? I don't know how our leaders think. I don't know how they really go about their thoughts. You are a leader for crying out loud. You are a leader for crying out loud. You sit there and allow your health sector to be the way it is. You sit there and allow all of the sectors that should be proactive to be in a dormant stage with little budgetary allotment. And some of your generators are making money more than the human being there. But you see, you are a state man, you are a representative, you are a senator. You feel proud. They're calling you honorable. You are not honorable. You are dishonorable. Because the world, go and get a definition of honorable. Who is an honorable? Then you will understand the way in which you carry out your leadership, the way in which you carry yourself is far from being honorable. It's far from being called honorable. So the honorable title that is just attached to that office has become a serious embarrassment, because some of the people who hold those offices are dishonorable. When you hear some of the words that come out of their mouths, you see some of the things that they do, you tend to wonder, where is Liberia heading? Where the Liberian people minds can be when they go to vote. Let's get to the line and talk to this person. Good morning. Good afternoon, rather. As you used to my morning now. Good afternoon.
Well, how are you doing?
Wonderful. What's your name?
Yeah, thank you. I'm Lassana Fantakum. I'm calling from Independence Freeway.
Let's hear you, my brother.
Well, let me say thanks to you for the brilliant talking point this afternoon. Yes, but my attention has been turned towards the issue of those guys who are complaining as it relates to that just benefit from the NEC.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Liberia being a nation, and it is very much done, you know. I mean, Liberia is a struggling economy, are trying, not just trying, but struggling to receive that just benefit. We who have been following this situation, we want to tell the commissioner, like you said, the commissioners are someone that we all been following over the past years. But with this kind of a desperate or a terrible information that is coming from our angle, we want to say this is not fair. Let the commissioner do the honorable things by paying people that just entitled benefit. You cannot have people working for that country at the same time you are choosing not to give them what they deserve. You know what they deserve. It is wrong. And if the commissions in totality desire to continue what they are doing, they will, they will see some escort, because there will be some unprecedented actions taken. Honestly, we were assembled in our number in accordance with the law of this country. and we don't want to bring her to corporate ridicule. But if she gave her every justification to do what we want to do, it would be unfortunate for her, right? So she must be able to pay those people. For some of us, we are in the interest of the ordinary people. I don't work at NEC, but I have been following this situation. Why would people work and they refuse to pay them? Why? And she, the commissioner and her people, they are receiving a pay and a just benefit. It is only the common people that should be marginalized all of the time. No, this is unfair, right? Most of our people, after working, after laboring, yeah, then you have refused to get that insurance benefit. Why? So how do you think people will feel pleased to work for the country anymore? So while we are telling the National Election Commission, precisely to the commissioner, let you do the honorable things. If not so, we will give her 2 weeks ultimatum. If not so, they will see her on the street with a very massive protest. We are very much clear with this. And we are already mobilizing. We are already mobilizing our kind, like my colleagues. That area will be blocked. She will not have access to that commissioner near her office. So let she be aware that there are people sitting, listening to what she is doing. So I just called to say this. Let them pay the people their trust benefit and their retirement benefit. They don't have someone working for the country after all, they refuse to pay them. Why? That is complete weakness. That is complete weakness. So let me say this, and this will not be the first time. This is just the beginning. We will take the debate to every other media institution and further even go as far as protesting. If they want us to protest, we will do that, because it seems to be like they cannot understand any other language with the exception of protest. So we will protest, and our protest will be something that she, the commissioner, will not even be able to handle. So that should be aware that there are, there are a good number of people gathering themselves to cover them. So thank you.
Thank you. 0778665073 0887-105-105 are the numbers to call and form part of the program. The afternoon conversation right here on Love FM 105.1 0778665073 0887-105-105 are the numbers to call. Let's get to this line and talk to this person. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
Yes, sir. Your name and you join us from where?
Okay, my name is James K. Solonte. I'm calling you from Johnsonville. Yeah, brother. All they are saying, I don't know what people want for to do in the country. Because if somebody gets something for you, you try to take all the action, then you will be the bad person or the arrest to put you in jail. Your own thing also, you will not get your own thing in the country here. One, this society, what they have in the country, in the world, is for the whole world, brother. If you're not in society, so you mean that you're not getting no right in this country? If you're not part of any society, so you mean that you're not getting no right, right? I'm speaking from my heart, and the word I saying. If our leader not put us set together, this society being to forget about it, not be in the country, we will suffer in the country. You know, the only part be feeling for those that really love God. Those that love God, people treating them, they're not your own country. So they get right more than you in the country, right? Don't try to judge people. If you tell me to ask God, what you want to do now? If they people don't have this session, then God send lightning down and let all of them die.
No, it shouldn't be. No, it shouldn't be.
Because the reason they say you must pray for your enemy. Yes, I will pray for them. But I will pray for them to die and get out of my way because they are blocking me. There is no judgment in the country, and we are suffering and destroying all type of way for the job there. And I will always tell them, say, "Are interesting? Can I serve the two master?" What people do in the country, holding people labor, doing all kinds of things because they depend on the society. If you're not job then, you can never be safe. For me, I tell them, I say, God above them. And God will destroy them, you will get for our way. Thank you very much, brother. I had to call also, and I get time for people business. But what they are planning to be in the country, anybody that agree on it, I was always telling I will get right.
Okay. Thank you so much, my brother.
Hello?
Janji,
Yeah, my brother, thank you so much for the recognition.
let's hear
For
you.
the sake of the liberating woman, the other party who rather you get me.
Let's hear
You
you.
know, I don't know when liberate people will enjoy in this country. You are any government can liberate who call it national radio authority. The issue about salary battle in the society, in any first time happening, that's one of the things, that's what the government want to set to the best for others to get a salary. Because you don't say, I do your job there, and I do your salary is possible. But it's just a matter of time, and to take all the system, for it to be to active at all. But the calling on national radio, swearing or having to swear government official, in a very, part of the disco. We all know that this country, charity and work for it, but us for like brother be a better nation. But for that brother be calling to be swearing our executive, in a very better that all the government have been coming in this country here that bring been suffering. So I want that brother say that when other government are carried that court to say the suffering. They been suffering with other government in country, so they get other government change for state to be set for whatever period anybody will be given. So this is not a wish or citizen married back. The vision is a people say Jovia for us, Jovia, that's in the red thing. So even the government, I want to do the red thing, will say to the government, so that would be the case, see how the state can be your state coach. So thank you.
Thank you. 0778665073 0887-105-105 are the numbers to call. Let's get back to the telephone line. Hello?
Yeah, Rufus.
Yes, sir.
First of all, this is the matter for once we get from this electoral date number 9.
Let's hear you, bro.
But I just listened to one of the latest mobilization youth chair discussing, analyzing the speech of one of our brothers trying to express against internment in Liberia. Those guys were the same guys that that were making noise and saying a lot of things about President Weah. Today you come out when something is going wrong within the circle. There's a responsibility of every young man or every citizen to come out to speak to the issues. But you should not be critiquing, other people to come out to say yes, indeed, what is Korea is wrong. There's a man right to do that. So the later mobilization chairman needs to see how better and you need to sit in your corner to just be watching, because if you have nothing to discuss or to bring to the intellectual discourse or to bring to Liberia that Liberia will be able to benefit, you should not be sitting in the corner, maybe Daniel Wani with President Joe Bwaga, and you're not seeing some of those things that are happening, the last things that are happening within our country, that you'll be sitting in that corner in your live rescue. I don't know how to tell me as a rescue. Anything. So I don't want for you to come on the radio to say any other thing that will make us today. Will come back to tell you that you don't even know the first one at the moment.
Let us leave that one. Let us not have word of words. It's very important that we keep the discourse civil. Let us keep the discourse civil, please. 0778665073. Let us not go word for words. Let us do what we can do in our ways. Everyone, one or the other, entitled to your own opinion, but on the overall, we should respect each other's views. And, yes, that's what we call democracy. And looking at the holistic facts that people being marginalized, the brother expressed, you could hear from his voice, you could sense the emotions, you could sense the level of pain that he feels. So let us not take that route. Hello.
Hello.
How are you, madam? What's your name and you join us from where?
Yeah, good afternoon. My name is Tracy Johnson, and I call from the Johnsonville Shasta community.
Ms. Johnson, let's hear you.
So I'm so disappointed with the issue this afternoon, taking into consideration a lot of work the staff of the National Election Commission have put in when it comes to election in our country and keeping the peace and stability of our country. The combination take on a high table, get all of the incentive for Benin State to come out and announce results while staff was having sleepless nights. Some of them did not even go to the houses for weeks, months. And for her to come up and say that we're not going to have the Benin State, it's so disappointing. I don't know how top leaders in higher positions just feel that they can just ride on the shoulder of Liberian people and nothing. They're not going to have any results. But I think the government needs to take this into serious consideration. The Liberian people have strived so much to keep the peace and stability of this country during and after election. So this shouldn't even be an issue. She should be the one pushing for these people to get the benefits. So I just call to show my dissatisfaction and my disappointment with her statement. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Liberians are speaking their minds on the issues that matters. You see, it's so disheartening. On a very serious note, 1 year plus now, because from October to October, hello.
Yeah, Mr. Rumo.
Let us not go back to back with that thing.
No, I'm going back to it. No, we are not doing. We got to be said when another viewer, the one my brother in, I have see everything. Maybe I have to eat long way, you know. Viewer, actually, we are not doing. Want to get it all good. What I mean, country is not a community. The country is not a community. Community issue, develop country, and government brother, governing your country, not a community. So that what you want to gather, when President we are doing it ready, then why get it for movie? So that when the question that I just said before, bringing war or gas on me.
Thank you. Chache, let us not go that route. Let us not go back and forth with that thing. The meat of the discussion this afternoon has to do with our brothers and sisters who have worked tirelessly, who went through sleepless nights. They were all in the communities, in the counties, in the trenches of the country, making sure that they safeguard the ballot boxes, making sure that the Liberian people exercise their franchise, and getting those ballot boxes and all of those election materials intact. And all of the glory came to the head. With all of the strenuous times these workers of the National Elections Commission went through, making sure that we had a successful elections. What is due them should be given to them. Madam Lassana, you are a mother. From your mother's perspective, you will have some children who will be very adamant. There will be some children who will be very disgruntled. But as a mother, you should play your motherly role. These people are not begging. It is their entitlement. You cannot tell me that you did not receive those benefits that due you. You got them in full. You got those allowances in full. Here they are. They have their families. They have their children. They are responsible men and women. They are not boys and girls. They deserve what they work for, and it should be given them. I trust the ability. I still have that explicit confidence in you that the course of action will be turned around in a positive direction so that the National Elections Commission credibility will be restored and not be placed at stake. With that being said, 0778 665 0887 105 105 are the numbers to call this afternoon and form part of the afternoon conversation right here on Love FM 105.1. 0778 665 073 0887 105 105 are the numbers to call. Let's talk about these things. Let us use every possible means to get the attention of the madam. Yes. These people are not begging for it. They deserve it. They worked for it. They put their lives on the line for it. Those health benefits, they need it. They work for it. There are a lot of SSs from other areas. It is not what they are looking at. They are looking at the just benefits. Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Yes, sir. Your name and join us from where?
Yeah, my name is Peter Gay. I'm calling from the rehab community.
Gay, let's hear you.
What is really paining me now is the people told the king to rescue. And rescue, I believe in my own word, rescue is an emergency. It's not something to say, let's be patient. King to rescue after our hard work since last year October to present. No benefit. So what is the rescue? We need to suffer more. I'm a real question. I think
then the question here to you, does that lie in the purview of the present leadership, or it lies in the purview of, because the money is there, it is in the accounts. All the madam need to do is to get the go-ahead from the finance ministry to disburse the money to the people it was allocated for. And
yeah, the leadership of this country
yes, the intervention, but we cannot squarely place it on the feet of the leadership, but they need to look into it. The last time they had a conversation with Mr. Gafwan, the finance minister, concerning this matter, some of the meetings did not go well in their lot. But however, the right thing needs to be done. Let us not politicize things, and let us keep focused and do the right thing and call for the right things to be done.
Okay, our ears are there. We are waiting. Thank you.
Thank you so much. 0778-665-073, 0887-105-105. Those are the numbers to call and form part of the afternoon conversation right here on Love FM. We have limited time. You can call. Let's talk about the National Elections Commission. And just to squeeze in one of the things that I've noticed, in Liberia, we lack what we call customer service. I must say this in the open, and I'm going to be blunt with that. The management of the Echo Bank, you need to do more with the issue that has to do with your customer service. You have a system just been put in place that has to do with numbering. Yes, it's a very good system, but that system is not workable at the time. Because things that I've noticed just in few hours ago, I've been told about what is happening or been happening, but I wanted to get a first-hand, experience. So I visited the 11th Street branch of the Echo Bank, and what I was told was actually verified. And that's what happened. So you need to improve your system, and your employees need to work according to that system. We know that you have your little, your friend and I will go, you have your little extended work that you need to do, but those customers, it is the reason why you are there. And when these people do not bring their money and the services are not forthcoming, what's going to happen? You won't have a job, my friend. You won't have a job. So let us do all we can, my people. You cannot be having men and women or people who are customers go to transact business. You have them standing, you have them waiting on you to carry on your personal things before you cater to them. No. Firstly, deal with the crowd that you have in your presence. Then afterwards, if you have some extended things to do, you go about those extended things. But you cannot have somebody standing to the counter and then you're doing extra work. And you just get up and standing. It's wrong. So Echo Bank and some of you, the other banks, we will pay visit to each and every one of these areas that we get the information from or information about. Echo Bank, you one of them that have been caught in the web. Aside from that, there are other institutions, public institutions, government-owned facilities. You go there, the people then taking their own time. We do not have proper customer service here. And we want to say to, just in closing, we want to say to the labor minister, please, Liberians deserve better. Liberia needs to be treated like humans. There are lots of institutions operating in this town. They do not regard the livelihood and the safety of the employees. There is a popular entertainment center or entertainment, whatever you call it, along the Tottenham Boulevard. That place is one of the most talked about in this town now. But we've come to realize they have bad labor practice. We are only giving a hint, and we're going to go there to get the sight of what is unfolding, because as a professional, you cannot just hear one side. We have done preliminary investigations and it has been proven. So to give audience to the management of that institution, we will do. So please, the bad labor practice that is ongoing at that popular entertainment center needs to stop. We know that the customers have rights, but at that, where their rights ends is where those employees' rights begin. You say, oh, customer get right. Yes, customer get right. But these customers, some of them are very irresponsible in their approaches. Some of these customers, they are not trained to being civil. They talk to people who are at that place rendering services to them anyhow. And you as a management, the first and foremost thing, we know that you want to have the customer, but you must play a twin model role so that the customer feels fine and your employees also feel safe, because this has to do with their safety. You cannot have employees at risk or because you want to maintain customers. It is very wrong. Some of these customers, when they go to those places, they are intoxicated. They do all sort of things that are not even human. They behave in a form and manner that is out of the range of being a human. But because you want to maintain customers, you put your workers at risk. It is bad. In the coming days, we will come up with a full report on what is unfolding there at that popular entertainment centers. And there are a lot of them around here that we've gotten information about. So we will do due diligence to get all of the facts and get their sides. And at the end of it, we saw here people came out, got young men and women of this country in their employ under the name Palm Spring. And at the end of the day, when they were turning over, they did not do the right thing that should have been done for those employees by paying them off. The institution name was automatically changed, and by right, those people have no employment document with the new management. It is by the discretion of the new management to say, oh, okay, we will maintain you people until Otherwise, or we ask you people to reapply. That wasn't done in the case of the management of Palm Spring turning over to the Colony Hotel. We saw lots of demonstrations, and at the end of the day, nothing came out of it. Labor Ministry did not play her role. Those citizens were left in the cold. All of their labor went in vain. Why should we have a labor ministry that will not seek the interests of the Liberian people who are employed at these places? So just a few of that. We will have the time here to talk more about these things. So on this note, we say thanks so much for your listening role. And before we take leave, we want to say to Madam Deviator Brown Lansana to look in the direction of changing her course of actions so that the people get their just benefit. It is their entitlement. It is theirs and should be given them. Please, madam. And please, see reason in painting the building and changing those flags that you have in front of the building too. They are all filthy. They need to be changed. Those flags needs to be changed at the National Elections Commission, and the building also needs to be painted. Like the ministerial complex, another dirty place. It also needs painting. The flags there needs to be changed. Mahatma Gandhi said the difference between what we do and what we are capable of doing will suffice to solve most of the world's problems, unquote. And I always say to you, there are two things in this life you always be remembered for: the problems you create and the problems you solve. And we must take responsibility of two things in our lives: our fortune and that of our misfortune. Because in union, strong success is sure. With God above our rights to prove, we over all prevail. With hearts and hands, our country cause defending, we meet the foe with valor unpretending. Have yourselves a wonderful day. Follow the rest of our broadcast. My name is Rufus Divine Cannon. Bye-bye.
I know of no safe depository of the ultimate powers of society but the people themselves. And if we think them not enlightened enough to exercise their control with a wholesome direction, the remedy is not to take it from them,